Hi, welcome to this video where I hope you'll find this useful, and it's a problem that a lot of people have had with the historic rear-wheel drive cars, in that they are a bit spin happy, being perfectly honest, and this isn't just the H2 ones, it's right the way across the board. All of the historics are prone to being very tail happy. So I was pointed in the right direction by a member over at GT Planet called Fernandito, so big shout out to him for heading this off and pointing me in the right direction. And the issue here, or how to tame these. Now keep in mind, once you've done this, you're not going to be able to drive these like a lunatic. They're still not four-wheel drive cars, but for the Escort, which with its close ratio gearbox really is one of the big culprits, this has made a huge difference, and that is with regard to the differential. Now the differential as standard is set to be quite locked, which means, and that's under both braking and acceleration, which means it's going to want to swap ends the second you hit the brakes and the second you apply the power. And a lot of people have found this, particularly coming out of slower corners, that the throttle modulation required is ridiculous. So what I'd recommend you do is take this all the way down to the first valid value, not 0 because you will have issues with straight line stability then, but down to about 6%. The preload's fine, but try whacking it down to about 6% under both acceleration and braking, and give that a go. I've tried it with a number of cars. This footage is all from the Escort, and it's made a big difference in terms of how you can actually apply the power coming out of the corners. You still need to be careful. It's a lot of power on a loose surface through the rear wheels only. It will still spin, but it's a lot more predictable now. You don't really get any huge amounts of understeer, which can always be an issue if you open diffs up massively, but it looks like the default settings here are just far too locked on the diff under both acceleration and deceleration. So if you found this useful, please do share it with other people who may be facing the same challenge. Give it a like if you have found it useful. Please do subscribe if you want to see more, and leave any comments or thoughts down below. Thanks very much. Bye.